Okay, well, we're here in the greenhouse. This is a whole nother place that you guys haven't seen yet. But what I did, so a month ago, I took this beautiful storage tote, this container. It holds about, I think, 35 to 40 gallons, maybe-ish, something like that. And I have it here in the greenhouse. Now on a nice hot sunny day, no matter where it is, we don't get a much direct sunlight on this, so it's very cool, it's very fun. I got a fan, so it's probably pretty loud in here. There's wind chimes and stuff, you know, it's nice. I'm not at all worried about the aesthetic of what it looks like on the inside at all. I just have a filter, that's it. Lighting, natural lighting. I got a lot of plants, not a lot. I got some plants in here. You know, I just snipped these things off like a vine around the house, threw them in here. This is some wandering Jew. It's a house plant. It does really good in aquariums and stuff like that. Some water lettuce, some red root floaters, some duckweed in there. There's some hornwort. We have, this is Mon something, I forget what it's called. It's got the holy leaves. Monstera, I think. I love it. Elephant ear. It's nice, guy. Look at that. It's big. Big guy. But yeah, so I took about 4 males and about 8 females and put them in this tank. And I am in zone 5A in Michigan. Can't really see the fish too well. Let's see if, yeah, so you could see them in there, but I'm in zone 5A in Michigan, so right now it is July 14th, July 15th-ish, and you know, it's in the middle of summer, so we're having highs 85 degrees. Here in the greenhouse, some days it's reaching 90, 95 degrees. But this water's always a perfect like 68, 69. Even on a really hot day, this stuff doesn't really warm up that much. But, because it's in a shady area. But it's enough, you know, it gets cracks of sun. You know, we get a little bit of sun over here. Not too much. And then when the sun rises, comes over here, comes over on the other side. But I started it off 4 male guppies, 8 females, and I can see tons of babies in there already, which is sweet. That's what I was trying to do. Let's feed them a little bit, get them to come up so you guys can see what's going on in here. But this is just a little idea. I watch a lot of other aquariums, aquarists in the hobby who they do outside grow ops for their fish. And if you're really trying to breed the fish, this is going to be the best thing, you know. It is the middle of summer, so you know they're spawning like crazy. We got guppies in here. There's some mollies in here, and there are platies. And you know, it's just a really fun thing to do. Low maintenance. You could forget about it for a week. They'll all be in here fine, perfectly fine. You know, it's enough bacteria and all sorts of stuff going on. This filter came off an established fish tank aquarium inside that had been running, you know, for the last couple years. So all of that stuff in there was ready to go, full of beneficial bacteria. You don't really have to overfeed, but if you do, you know, if you do overfeed a little bit, we got these nice big plants. They're going to be sucking up all that stuff. Plants love this. And this worked really well with these elephant ears. I have a buddy I set up a fish tank with, and the plant is fully submerged. Now, I fully submerged this at one point and it croaked. It croaked on me, it died. I lifted it up and I thought it was done, but eventually we had one shoot come back out of it, so I was pretty happy with this elephant ear. We only got three leaves on this one right now, and then, you know, whatever. But this just goes to show, gives you a little idea of something you can do. It doesn't have to look the greatest. Now what I'm doing is I'm breeding these fish in here, and then come, you know, September-ish, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna find all the best, get all the best colors, these males, and, you know, some of these females that, you know, might gain a little good color. And we'll be able to take them inside for the winter and put them in a guppy tank inside. But it's only been a month. I started it on June 1st, and it's been a month and a half. It's really, it's fully doing its thing. They bred a lot quicker than I thought they would. But literally, all you got to do is, if you you put a heater in your tank if you don't have one, if they're not breeding as frequent as you want them, heat up the water a little bit. That can easily put them in a cycle to start breeding. And you got to feed them a little bit more than you normally do, but for the most part, guppies, mollies, platies, the live-bearing fish, they're just gonna do it. These males, they don't stop breeding. They wake up, they're trying to find the females. They're trying to impregnate already pregnant females. You know, they don't stop. So, if you want to double your population of guppies or mollies, platies, if you have a live-bearing fish, you can even try it with egg-laying fish. It works the same, but it's a lot simpler, a lot faster with these guys. It's actually my first one. I can't really talk on it, but I'm pretty sure you could do this with a good variety of tropical fish. I wouldn't try it with like lake fish, like bluegills, bass, not in something this small. You know, a lot of these guppies are pretty much, some of these female guppies are pretty full grown, so you don't really, you know, this is a good amount of space for them compared to this is a lot of space for them compared to their normal tanks. You know, they're in like 10 gallons, maybe a 20 gallon max. I got some of them, you know, I got maybe 3 or 4 in like a 2 gallon or something like that, nano tank setups. So these guys are thriving right now. They've got so much room. They're feeling good, they're frisky, they're having a good time. And like I said, we're in the greenhouse. It's a nice thing, it's fun, okay? But to add to my greenhouse experience, fix that. Got some columbine right there looking all cool, it's a seed. Yeah, got the wind chime, you know? It's important for these plants, you know what I'm saying? They like this sound, you know, it's gonna help them grow. Good music, good sound, you know, make a plant grow. I don't know if it's true or not, but I like the sound of the wind chime. I got a fan in here. I want to always hear a wind chime chinging, and even when it's a silent day outside, boom, no wind outside, but this is still going, so that's cool. This fan goes, we got a good system going in here. So you could do this yourself. You could put a fish tank out here. It don't have to be a greenhouse. The shade is going to prevent you from heavy algae blooms. I barely put any nutrients in there. A lot of this fish food is going to be really good enough for these plants and the fish poop and all that stuff. There might be a little bit of snails in there. I'm going to wrap this video up. Took too long on it. This is the outside greenhouse tote fish tank thing. Yeah, fish tanks are cool. Have a good day. Do this yourself. Drop a comment if you enjoyed it. And yeah, have a good day. Peace out.